What's up, OMG Nation? Thanks for stopping by the channel. My name is Ryan. Welcome to OMG MOTO. On today's episode, if you had followed any of my previous episodes, I don't know if I told you guys, but I took a break, a fast from coffee, so to speak. It's been over 30 days. I just felt like that I had so much caffeine in my body that I was having trouble sleeping and that I was highly caffeinated. So that was one of the routes I decided to take, and let me just tell you, it feels amazing being off of coffee for 30 days. It's been a struggle because I really like everything that goes with coffee. I like the whole idea of sitting down and relaxing. I love the taste of it, and I don't necessarily love the jitters that it gives me sometimes, but I do like just coffee in general. So that's one of those deals where I decided to take a break, see what it did to my body, just trying to detox my body, so to speak. So today I've come up to a place called the Urban Market, which is a phenomenal little place up here in Franklin if you're ever out this way. And I'm going to grab my first cup of coffee in over 30 days. Let's get to it. I should be safe there. I just didn't want to park in the sun. All right, let me show you guys the outside of this building real quick. First coffee in 30 days, over 30 days. I don't even know if I'll drink the whole thing. We'll see. Oh, there's a gigantic. There we go. It's not starting out so great.
Are you serious? I caved my neck this morning and I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna go to Urban and trim myself. I actually haven't. I put on here the other day. And
it's strong.
prior to that, I wasn't here. That's right.
It's good. It's strong.
Alright.
Hey.
You got a plastic burger potato salad.
Yes.
Anything else I can get for you?
Not yet.
Alright, enjoy.
It's so good. So, what year?
2012.
So 2012 Honda CBR. This thing sounds nasty. When she pulled up, I was sitting down eating, and I heard it. I thought it was an exotic car pulling up. Will you hit it one time, roll it? All right, you can cut it off. My name's Ryan, by the way. What's your name?
I'm Erica.
So you guys know I'm an exhaust nerd, and like I said, I was sitting there eating, and she come around the corner. I was like, what? I honestly thought it was a supercar or exotic car or something. Just the way it sounded. I don't know if it was in the building or whatever. And then I looked around, I was like, oh, okay. I said, that looks like a CBR 600. So I'm a big fan of those. But very cool looking bike. She had a cool little story too. She said that she bought it from some guy that bought it and only I can't remember if she said a couple hundred or maybe 1,000 or so miles on it, and then decided to sell it, which those are usually the best finds that you can find. Is somebody that buys a bike and they start riding it and they realize that it's really not for them. So anyways, let's get to it. Woo! I'm gonna tell you, I know it's the heat out here too, but I feel like that coffee is making me sweat, brother. It's been a while, and I kind of felt the little bit of the jolt of the coffee going into my body. But, man, it tastes so good. But this time, I'm going to tell you guys, this time, I'm going to go easy on it, relax a little bit, not drink 5 cups a day like I was doing before. I'm going to try to do 1 or 2 cups of coffee a week, and that's it. I'm telling you, I had a bad coffee problem, so I'm not going to go back down that road again. I'm going to put a little bit of music in my ears right here. Sometimes I'll put a little bit of music in the background while I'm talking to you guys. Not enough of the microphone will pick it up, but just enough of my ears will kind of pick it up just a little bit. Oh yeah, look at this road right here. Rocks, potholes, ditches, a makeshift stop sign. I can't even put my feet down. Look at this, it's sliding all over the freaking place. Both feet. Jeez Louise. It's like riding a dirt bike through there. Woo! Man, I feel like jacked up right now. That's the first time I've had coffee coursing through my veins, brother, in over 30 days. I'm gonna stop at this red light, run around my bike about 6 times. I feel like jumping. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yellow light. See, a yellow light means 2 different things in Tennessee. For the person that's driving this way, it means speed up and try to cut through before it turns red. And then for the person that's turning, it means watch the red light, and when you see that yours is changing over here, yellow, it means yours is about to turn green, so just shoot out into traffic. So the only time it really feels like 1,000 degrees outside is when you're sitting at a red light. Now, if I was in between those 2 cars right there, it'd be even worse. But right now, the heat from the V-twin, the heat from the sun, nice way to run a red light, sister. And now I've got the AC rolling, so I'm about to jump on the interstate just to cool off a little bit, because it is toasty out here today. I swear to you, right now, I am feeling the effects of that coffee. Jacked up, baby. So here's the thing. I don't know if you guys saw, if you have not watched my Zero 3D foam mount installation, you should go watch that video. What I didn't install was the cable that goes from my battery all the way up to my phone charger and plugs in down here, so I can constantly keep a charge on my phone and use my navigation and not worry about it draining my battery out. Well, I filmed a little bit of footage, and I'll insert that here in just a second. I was trying to figure out if I could fish the cord up through here without removing the gas tank, because I'm cheap. I'm just a cheap person. I'll admit it. I'll be the first one to admit it. I was trying to save a buck. Well, it looks like that I'm going to end up having to get my guys down at Moonshine Harley-Davidson to install that cord. They might even make fun of me a little bit. But they know that I am not a mechanic, and I don't claim to be one. I just don't know, for whatever reason, I never developed that mechanical mindset. I wish that I did. I wish I could. And I can't tell you for what. I have no idea why I cannot wrap my mind around mechanical stuff. It's just the way it is. So I accept it. But that's a good thing, I think. The trade-off is guys like me keep people like that in business. And plus, those guys do it so much that they do it correctly. So I don't have to worry about it. And they have all the right tools. They have all the correct tools. So I don't have to worry about it. Good gracious, that thing was loud. Brother, I mean, I hope you got those HVAC units strapped down. I am running the Zero 3D charger cable cord through this wire receptacle right here, and basically what I've done so far is I ran the wire up and I ran a string. I tied it to a string and I pulled the string down so I could pull this cable cord right here back through, snug it up, zip tie it up, plug it into my 3D phone mount right here. And that way I can actually charge my phone and still be able to connect the negative to the negative and the positive to the positive on the battery. Alright, so wanted to get stuck right there. See, I think this part right here is going to be too wide. I was hoping to try to do this without taking my gas tank off, but the more and more I try, the more and more I believe that I'm going to have to take my gas tank off. I can't get it up this side because this side seems to be capped off at the end over here. When I say this side, I mean this side of the wire sleeve that's in here. I don't know what that's called, a wire caddy, wire sleeve. See, it's too wide for that. Dang it. I can just tell right there, it's too wide for that. Unless I send it through. I just can't think of another way to get it up there to protect the wire from getting too hot on the top of these rocker boxes right here. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching today's quick episode. If you have not already, hit that like button. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Also, reach up there in that little bell symbol, that little notification, click that. That way it lets you know when I'm uploading. And any activity on this channel, it'll keep you abreast of the situation, so to speak. Haha! Super duty! Oh! Stall! Oh, this is recording, by the way.
I didn't think it wasn't recording.
Okay.